A lot of great young talent. Both teams loaded with young talent. What's the key, you think, Doris, as you've watched this league, to unlocking that potential and making them what they're going to become?
Yeah, I think for young guys, Kevin, one of the challenges is focusing on getting better every single day. It's the little choices these guys are making. They're going to put in the time to be working on their shooting or their off-the-bounce game or their defensive prowess. Can they be unselfish? Can they be sort of big-picture thinking in terms of just not only their success, but the guys around them? That's hard for a young guy.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Barnes at power forward with Bagley in the middle. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Ariza in at small forward. Saric outside. 23 seconds left in the first. Ayton inside. Working on Bagley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Oubre. Misses the 3. Barnes with it. The kick out to Fox. Over Ayton. Tries again. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Sacramento on the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Fox at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Holmes, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
Johnson finds Booker. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the rejection by Holmes. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Ayton. Rubio outside, jacks up a 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's all tied in Phoenix. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, they had a hard time scoring inside. In fact, their offense was run almost exclusively along the perimeter. A lot of jumpers. It's too predictable. You got to mix it up.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Kings.
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Good. Saric has got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
The pass to Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Now here's Booker, right wing, fires from deep, and the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead, leading by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. HİGHLİGHTS is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Giles in at the center, filling out the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Barnes looking around. Offline with his 3. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting for Phoenix. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work. He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For our Jordan player of the game, Ricky Rubio.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Barnes against Saric. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Ayton. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016 Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 7. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Baines. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.